The major secret to success on YouTube is virality. And I can tell you that when your videos explode, you are going to see the benefit of YouTube. But most teachers will tell you that what you need to target is click-through rate, audience retention, audience time. All of these things are good, but that is not true. Let me show you a proof. On my main YouTube channel, African Giant, look at this. This particular video had over 277,000 views. It had almost 7,000 subscribers with over 8,700 watch hour. I'm very sure you can assume this is one of the best metrics of audience retention, click-through rate and all of that. No, it's not. Let's look at it. From here you can see average view duration was about 1 minute 52 seconds. Average percentage viewed was 17%. Look at this. The percentage after 30 seconds was 47%. This is really poor, even by the standard of this particular African Giant channel. But it's still today the best and the most viewed video on my channel. What did I do to it? How did I make it happen? The truth is, the difference is impressions. I have a video I just posted 3 days ago, and look at this. This video has about 15,000 views. I'd gathered almost 400 subscribers, but let's look at the real thing why I brought you here. The average view duration here is 3 minutes 17 seconds. You can see the difference between the first, and the average view there was 35%. That's almost double of what the other one did. And look at the viewer percentage that was still here after 30 seconds, 68% to 48 of that. How many views did this have? Only 15,000. So you can bear with me that it's not about click-through rate that is high, or even the watch time or audience retention. That is not what causes success on YouTube. 4 things that causes this to happen, and I'm going to share everything with you today. All I want you to do to encourage me is like this video and share it with friends on every other social media platform. The number one reason why you are going to be successful on YouTube is what we call EAT. E stands for expertise, A stands for authority, T stands for trustworthiness. Now I'm going to stress that for you to understand. When you have expertise in something, then you are knowledgeable about it and you can teach. So if you start your YouTube channel based on what you can copy from people and put somewhere, you are not going to go far at all. If what you do is just a rainfall falling somewhere or one music somewhere, you will not go far at all. A lot of people are trying to look for the cheap way out to making money on YouTube. That will not work. Even the faceless YouTube channels, you need to actually give value that we know if you have based on what you know. If you don't know something, you can teach it. And on YouTube, everything here is either you're teaching or you're entertaining. All in all, the value of the creator will always thread through whatever their content is. And YouTube is looking at that. If you are very good at what you do, YouTube sees that. And then the second, which is authority, comes into play. It's just natural that if you are very good at whatever you are teaching or whatever you are doing on YouTube, naturally your authority will grow as you produce more content per day, per month, per year. And when you can produce consistently for a long time, then you are going to be trusted in that particular niche. YouTube is going to see you as an authority that has expertise in that particular position. That is where trustworthiness comes in. When you have these 3, every single video you pop out on YouTube, YouTube will give you impressions. Remember, I said it is impression that gives views, impression that gets you success on YouTube. Let me show you these metrics. On the video I showed to you, if I go to reach, then we can see the impression. Look at this. This video has about 15,000 views, but all the impression it had is 95,000. Impression is the number of times YouTube shows your thumbnail to potentials of people who are clicking. And this is where people will say, when you have high retention, when you have high click-through rate, it's going to let YouTube recommend it more. But then I don't agree. This has 11% of click-through rate, and all I have had here is 11% rate, which is high as far as I'm concerned here on my niche. But then if we look at the second video as well, this video has 6.3 million impressions. You can see the difference between 95,000 impressions and 6.3 million. Absolutely. Look at click-through rate, 3.5. That's very low. And I can tell you that even the average view duration is very low. What gets you there on YouTube is the impression YouTube gives to you. YouTube will not give you impression unless it knows you have the expertise to teach correctly. You have the authority, and that's when it trusts you. I hope that is clear. So whatever you want to teach on YouTube or do on YouTube, make sure you are the best version of it. And how do you do this? Now let's go to the 4 things that I told you can let you have this quickly. You can have it in 1 month, you can have it in 10 years. It doesn't matter how many years you've spent. These are the 5 things that are the secrets to YouTube success. You have to implement the 5. Number 1 is the title of your videos, or what we can call the essence of the video. Most people know the titles before they start, but they don't look for titles that are viral worthy. Let me show you again. If I go to this same video that went viral and I click on audience, I'm a statistics man. I always take note of all these things. And then we go stroll here and look at top geographies. United States of America had 25%. Nigeria had 18%. India, Kenya, South Africa, all of these places were able to target this particular keyword that I use in this tutorial. But then if I go to this one that I said add 15,000 views and I go down, look at the top titles here. Nigeria had the chunk of it at 65%. Ghana, Kenya, United States had only 2%. The reason for this is each title you take determines what and where can be shared. The title here cannot be shared majorly for people in US. They don't really have interest in it. And Nigerians that are looking for this type of titles are limited. So even if your click-through rate is good, even if the video is nice, the best you can do is the equivalent people that are looking for it. Hence, the impression is 94,000 ahead of the one that has larger volume of people looking for it, and that is 6.4 million, which brought in more viewers and views, brought in more subscribers, and brought in more money. You have to look for keywords that are viral. Now, if you want me to teach you how to know viral topics and how to discover them, put it in the comment below. GiantTube, give me the viral topic tutorial and I will send that to you. The number 2 secret to YouTube is clarity. Most people, when they want to record their videos, they have a lot of things that go on. Oh, welcome to my channel, this one, that, and then you're introducing yourself as if what? It doesn't matter. Clarity is simple. If you want to teach how to remove stains on a white shirt, don't start by introducing yourself, introducing the whole world and your family members. Go straight into it. Let me show you how to clean your shirt from white. We will be needing an hypo and water. This is what you do. Apply this, you go straight to it. Even if it is for 2 minutes, make sure you create the best of content. Clarity about a video gives viewer the ability to stay on into it. Every time I start a video, I go straight into it, and at no point will I drop my pace. So that's why we call editing. You have to edit to a point whereby nobody's getting weary or tired of what you're doing. Either it's comedy or movies or teaching or tutorials, whatever it is, you cannot have a drop-off moment. Every time you start on a frequency, it's either you increase the frequency, even if you're going to drop it a second, you pick it up again. Don't let everybody be bored while they are watching your videos. You need to learn clarity about videos you are making out. That is super important. Remember, when it comes to views, it's not about one view. Each video you put out brings in people to your channel. Then they have to see all other videos. So if you are irritating and they are tired before they even finish the first one, they won't go to the second or third or fourth. So you are wasting your time. Your views are supposed to keep climbing as you keep creating new content to attract new people. But every new person that comes to your channel should watch your old ones. But if the new one they are watching is even bad, what's the tendency that the old one is going to be better? You have to have clarity, improve your creativity, lightning, your physical presence on camera. All of those needs to be improved. Which now takes me to number 3, which is community building. You need to make sure you are building a community on your channel. Remember, this channel, you're still going to sell products. Remember, you're going to sell merchandises. Remember, you're going to monetize this apart from Google AdSense. A lot of people think Google AdSense is the only one that makes money. No, Google AdSense is actually the least of what makes money on YouTube. You have brand sponsorship. All of these things I'm mentioning will make you money. I'll leave in the description below how you can monetize your YouTube channel. Even if you have not gotten to YouTube AdSense program, you can make a lot of money from YouTube. But then, if you are not building a community, if it is disjointed, how will people buy anything you do? On this channel you're looking at, we are called Giants. So I can make merchandises about Giants. I can make sales based on whatever community we're forming about it. You need to create something that can form you under a family umbrella. That's when you break through. And all of this I teach in my course, the YouTube Masterclass, and I will also leave it in the description. If you have interest, you can check that out. Even join the course so you can get the nitty-gritty and build everything out to money. That takes us to number 4, which is you need to create a purpose. If everything you are doing on YouTube is to get subscribers, do you want to hit the subscribers? If everything you are doing is to make money, of course money is good, but then there won't be a reason for anyone to hang around you. You have to create a purpose. If your whole channel is about entertainment, then you need to create a purpose in entertainment. Is it to make them laugh only? Is it to make them laugh and learn? Is it to make them laugh, learn, and think? You need a purpose. Every company has a mission statement. What is your mission statement? What is your channel offering to give out? That is important. You need to get that as well. Because when you have purpose, people can follow you to achieve the same end. Create a purpose for your channel. Don't just have a YouTube channel for having sake. Let there be a reason for it. And then the major one, which is the 5th one, is what a lot of people don't know about, is what we call consistency. You need to create a routine to be consistent. Every single month, the very first 3 days of the month, clarify what you are teaching on your channel for that month. If you are doing 4 videos, or you are doing 8 videos, or is it 12 videos, you need to know and stick by it. It has nothing to do with your views. I've had channel owners, when they release a tutorial today and it does lower than what they expected, the next day they are going to put up another video to complement that. That's not how to do it. It's a long process. YouTube is a very long process. So there is no day you're going to gas yourself out and you're going to be depressed because you're working on YouTube. Create a timeline and stick by it. Don't worry about the views. The views will come in when you are consistent. Just make sure you're following these 5 secrets of gathering virality, creating your purpose and your community, and then create expertise so that your videos can be enormously acceptable to everybody that sees it. Now, I have a bonus for you because most people don't also know this. Whenever you are creating your content and any of your videos has traction, please go hard at that point. Most people will relieve themselves. They will be happy and celebrate their wins instead of going hard. So if you have one tutorial, when you have a schedule of once per week, and then one of the tutorials blows out, don't wait till next week. Go hard almost every day. For that period of time, you can exhume a lot, because if YouTube is giving you impressions on that video, a lot of them are coming back to those videos. So you start making videos based on what people around that main one needs. For example, if you spoke about how to rear bees, and then that's your channel, but then what you did particularly that went viral is how to take care of your bees, then all of a sudden the next creations you're going to be rushing after is how to feed them, maybe how to make sure they produce the best of honey. You have to drive down to what people that saw that your viral video needs. Otherwise they will just come and go, and then your video goes back to normal as if nothing happened. When you get a bump in virality, make sure you are prepared for it. Drive down into it, into a lot of content, so as much as volume is coming, they have things to fall back to, and by the time they watch you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times based on your new content, they will probably subscribe and hang on with you for a long time. And by the way, I want you to have your 1,000 subscribers in 1 month. I have a strategy for that, and I taught it here. Click on this tutorial to see how to have your 1,000 subscribers in a month. Let's go, let's go, let's go.